$25 for like I think there's like 7 or 8
really
like super thin slices of this fucking ham in a package.
Can you imagine how expensive it is to feed pigs acorns?
Dude, that's
me like
I'm pretty sure it's imported too. I don't think.
But we have to do it.
I don't think it's in America.
Thing. I have some college kids at work looking at it, and like they're like, "Holy shit, $25!" And I was like about to leave, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, like what even is it?" And then I gave them the story, and I was like, "And I'm not gonna lie, it's good. It's damn good. But I'll be real, it ain't $25 a package of. I think it's like
a little bit when I tell people.
I think it's like only like. 5 ounces of meat is fucking ridiculous.
I'm
yeah, they're
just
like these
living
super thin, like
prosciutto
slices of this fucking ham. And yeah, that's $25. It was bad enough for my boss trying to sit here and be like, that can't be right. And then it's like, no, it's fucking right. So yeah, that's the thing. That shit is always fully stocked because nobody's spending $25 on that package.
Right. Maybe
it's good. It ain't $25.
To a small community and get trained
to live off of like bartering instead, but that's just not how the world works.
Not how the world works.
You know, we're stuck here in this capitalist regime.
It could be. We just haven't taken over the right order.
Just wait for the total collapse. It's coming.
It is.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Hello. What did I miss?
Saying that for
You're talking about acorn ham.
Acorn! I had it tucked in my glasses, but it fell.
First thing that happened, Maddie walks in with that. I'm like, yo, an uncircumcised acorn. He still got his hat.
Acorn still got his sleeping bag.
He has his dignity.
First order of business. Hollow Wolf, thanks for resubscribing.
Thank you.
Hey.
Perhaps a half man will be produced today. Perhaps not.
Oh.
It could be me.
Well, it could be one of the players. We'll see.
I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to tear a rabbit in half.
No.
It's super not.
It wouldn't.
It's super actually.
That's what I'm
As
saying.
it turns out, it's very.
It could be me.
It's like a thing that regular peasants can do.
Hey.
Yes.
Does it no more video?
Like your run-of-the-mill average Joe.
That's not as
do
impressive as you like. Do you have any idea how strong Kenosi would be to an average human?
Yeah, I do.
We need
He
to
doesn't
make
even know proper lifting technique.
exactly. We need to make fucking like just enlarge Kenosi all the goddamn time, and like he's the new powerhouse of the fucking party. Just fucking Silverback.
He
get
doesn't
in there,
have that many
champ.
hit points, bro.
Silverback, get in there. I'll give him a vest.
He just he wants to juggle and make friends. Let him be.
Exactly, but when shit hits the fan,
But he could be juggling bodies.
exactly.
When shit hits the fan, he's throwing it. You know, like that's all it is.
But he could be throwing the people at the fan.
We could just teach him to fucking
We need
pump.
to give Kenosi roid rage.
We could do it.
I do have that.
shredded Kenosi. Could you imagine?
Barbarian.
Oh God.
Give him a class.
Like,
Let him rage.
just fucking get in there, champ. It'll
What is
be
that?
great.
There's a spell
There's a
where you
rage
can give
spell,
an
isn't it?
animal like sentient thought.
Yes, awakening.
These whole
Awakening, yeah, and then if someone could permatize it.
Were to cast that on Kenosi, you could 100% start.
I would
training him
not
for
do
player
that.
classes, I guess.
No.
Dude, let Eason Uzul train
No,
Kenosi.
he would become
fucking
enlightened,
menace.
and then he would just be fucking
cast
sad.
That's
rage
what
on
you think.
Right now,
You
he's
don't
happy.
know. You don't know.
He eats cherry cake,
She
and
can't
he
stop
pants
you.
his mad
She's a
Kingsman.
rabbit.
Like, he's fine.
So we make Kenosi, like we multi-class Kenosi into like barbarian and monk, cause like then he just get in there, champ, and he just fucking destroys things.
And he takes monkey style?
Yes. See, she's on board.
We gonna finish announcements.
Sidetrack.
Save us.
Did we start? I'm so sorry.
Oh, we've been on for a while.
No, I mean announcements.
December 10th is our Thankmas charity stream. Saturday, all day, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. It's about 10 p.m. Mountain Time. Mad King's taking the first lift for the majority. The players that will be showing up for that are going to be playing Sport Talent Kids in the tournament ring.
It's gonna be dope.
Trying to get internships, trying to escape, trying not to die, going to the camp. And we'll see.
Tripping
I
balls.
like camp.
Generally speaking, I am giving players above average sport talents. And I am starting you guys, of course, at level 3, which is abnormal as well. So
We need a
you
fighting
should,
chance.
You should fare decently if you play your cards decently.
I will.
So what you're saying is don't fuck up.
Something's gonna happen to you.
I know. I'm here for it.
Things are gonna things are going to happen.
He's already planning it.
I know.
Second part of stream, Toph has taken over. It's My Hero Academia. It is using Topha's My Hero Academia specific system. We are going to be playing pro heroes in some kind of natural disaster event that Toph has not told me about in detail because I'm playing it. So I cannot tell you guys about that. There will be separate rewards for that since it uses Topha's system and not Pathfinder that we use for Matt King and the normal My Hero game. I'll get you updated on that as soon as possible. There will be no limit on 20 for 20s, 20 for 1s, hero points, any of the fun stuff for the Mad King stream, and the money donated through our link to the charity we will be watching, and you can redeem that for the normal rewards, just as normal on stream.
Make the DM sweat.
Make us work for it. Also, you can donate to NPCs. Always remember that. Where we last left you guys, it is it's the middle of the night, day after Wheelish's day, and Uzul goes down. He has been claimed by about the 4th or 5th iteration of George. There was a conceited effort from huntresses. Some of the other apprentices came and poked at you for some different things. Raymond was a big help. Talion, when he was unconscious, was a big help.
Such a weird concept.
And you guys did, having made it to the castle, which we did not cover exclusively on stream, having made it to the castle most certainly postponed your time. But eventually, guys got to sleep. You know, you're getting harassed 24/7 with it. A day and a half's a long time.
Yeah, George is a fucking monster, by the way. You guys weren't here for this. George is a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Just keep that shit in mind.
All right.
I don't know when it's going to come up again, but yeah, fuck that. Please continue.
You have to resolve, according to the fair rules, Albion owns you for like a couple of days.
I thought it was only for like a day.
Bitch.
Wasn't it only a day?
No, this
That's what you
this
said.
celebration
Generally-
is like 3 days.
Generally, it's a permanent thing. The celebration can go, that was decided to go upwards of 3 days. But there is the general agreement that, like, you know, at least for the next day or whatever, you got to do what they say.
Actually, hold on.
And
George beat me. So
which
does-
is her magical talent. Yes.
I answer to George and only George. He was a worthy foe.
She has one request of you.
Oh, God.
She wants your oath as a paladin, as a man, as her mentor, that she gets to go on the next adventure. She heard that you took Caroline one time to an island to fight demons, and she is incredibly jealous.
Guess who's coming with us to fuck up the Vykells?
Caroline was
I mean,
jealous.
okay,
She was
Traumatized.
quite traumatized.
maybe not this next adventure, but the next
Unacceptable.
one. Can you do stealth with George? Because this is gonna be a stealth op.
I can just not summon him. Duh.
And then what's the point then of just?
Then when the adventure happens and it goes loud, I summon him.
It's probably gonna go loud
Hey,
with these
for-
people.
go-
Yeah, sure,
remember-
fuck it.
She doesn't know what your next mission is.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Sure.
Ollie is it.
Guess I'll use it.
Some quick wrap up with the rest of the kids, young adults.
Not even that
Aslo-
much younger than us.
Did indeed
Not
get
much
claimed by
younger.
Maria. She promptly didn't do anything with it.
I didn't expect to get this
He was
far.
like, "Oh man, you got me!" Like, you
How
know.
old
So
is
what are
Maria?
we doing? And she was like, "Oh, you don't have to like. We could. Yeah. Wait. No, we don't have. Like, only if you feel it." And then she just kind of
bro.
retreated.
Yeah, no, she's still got a couple of days. You can get in there and be like, no, fucking
Practically.
If you wish to
picnic
intervene,
date.
Yeah, see, it's like Baby Yoda.
Get in there, champ.
now's the time.
You're like 50, still like a
Handle
child.
quick.
Take him to lunch. Make him go to lunch with you.
Yeah. He's got to take me to lunch.
Yeah,
To lunch.
the
Yeah.
bar.
The bar for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, broadens her shoulders and storms over.
Perfect.
You're taking me to brunch. I mean lunch.
You're taking me to lunch. Lunch.
I mean, do you want to go to lunch? Like, I don't just ate, but like.
Real quick business. Math.
What is the comparison between Nomi or
Okay.
I don't know.
Amelia got bit, but you knew that one. That was what kind of broke down the ranks. Caroline wound up winning over Maury at that point. And
Power couple.
It was Frida that wound up getting Shiro.
Nice.
By pure happenstance. He ran out of teleports.
350 to 500.
I'm coming for you.
He ran out of his 2 people to teleport to. He was left with 2 coins.
Times, so I guess you're technically like what?
It was a bit of a toss-up.
25
Go for it.
I don't know.
Loads of fun.
Awesome.
You're like 40.
Who actually got Raymond? Was it Fourth Wind?
It was 4 points. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And it was after multiple waves.
Yeah, you're like 9 or 10.
You found out very fast that how the Huntresses handle the militant
a child.
guys is they just strike and fade. They play little games here, there. It's much less of combat and much more of they're just having fun with it, even though the guys are really trying.
Bullshit. Fight me.
'Cause they'll show up, they're going after like one dude, they'll show up in a group of like 4 to 7.
Right.
And when one if she starts to lose, she'll just back up and her homies will kind of like get in and the guy just has no real opportunity to like actually knock someone unconscious. And then they just go visit a healer, come back, have more fun. And eventually the dude just runs out of stamina.
Yeah.
But in a lot of their cases, those Huntresses, especially in this one, because 90% of your people were civilians, and Tino and Mo, just went down like they were harvested like wheat. Basically.
Did anyone win the 100 gold prize?
Yes.
Who did this?
Raymond?
You
No,
know him. You brought him back from home. It was the great druid Tim.
Tim!
He was in the crowd. Nobody paid any attention. And when they said go, he stood in the courtyard with open arms, and the Huntresses ignored him. He said, I am a tree.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Please.
He said, bring it, ladies, and they just like...
Oof.
And he's like, oh, and just left.
Just sitting on a stoop, just like kicking his legs. Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
The Huntress walks up to him, and he's like, and she's like, excuse me, I need to get into that building behind you. He's like, fuck. You have to take me first. And she's like, no, I'll take the window. Don't worry about it.
I hate hearing Tafa's voice. It's so weird.
Oh, Travis. $101. Thank you. In Zhao's voice, because of the extra $1.
Gotta prep.
Oh, I'm not prepared to do this one today.
Feeling strong, and then we went like
Is it back?
what?
As soon as I started
7
with
or
the
8
donation.
months
All
with
right.
nobody having hero points, and
Need to
now
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, 12. So,
Isn't that?
I feel like I should maybe get. I don't know if I got any for like.
oh yeah, you should bring that up. It might have been forgotten about.
Yeah, I think I forgot it because I like reunited by clan and shit. I feel like that's worth some fame points.
Or something.
That's worth a fame.
I found the problem. It was the
just mad about
capture
that.
box that I was using for audio, and I got to figure out how to keep that thing permanently on because I guess it auto shuts off.
Oh shit.
Something got brought up while you were away.
First, though, it cut out before I read the donation. I have to read the donation again. So that is from Travis in Zhao's voice. They may not be the ideal heroes, but they are our heroes. And it was a hero point to each of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It brought these two up to full, you up to 2, you up to 2, and you up to 2, which is nice.
Weird. Heroes.
We spent a long time of this stream with everybody being completely dry. Something got brought up. Did East gain any fame points for reuniting his
Yes,
clans?
for reuniting your clans. That is correct. You did finish that one off. Fuck. And that is maximum effectiveness because you got to ride a dragon out as well.
I did.
Or fame increase.
Oh, wow.
Look at you, famey boy.
I now have as much fame as...
Oh, great.
We can do mediocre stuff.
Yeah, that's all I do.
It's average.
Hey, I also rolled an 8. Look at this guy.
We handle a little bit of apprentice stuff going through. The Great Druid Tim, I think, was missed. The Great Druid Tim was the one who won the 100 gold because everybody refused to claim him.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it was through no effort on his own. In fact, he tried very hard in the opposite way.
Claim me!
Sorry, I'm gonna sound like not a true nerd right now, but the other wizard, not Gandalf, but like the
Saruman?
No, the one who lives in the woods.
Radagast.
Yes, thank you. That's what I imagined with the Great Tim.
Yeah, yeah.
Covered in bird shit.
Balding. Yeah.
No, he has hair. It's a bird's nest.
It's
And he puts
in his ears.
Puts sticks up there.
Yeah.
That's an image for everybody.
It's great. It is
unrelated.
also within that 3-day period that a huntress showed up with Shovel Knight, and he just looks very confused as he didn't sign up and nobody told him he was out gazing at the sky in the meadows. And he was like, she says that I've been captured? I thought we were on the same team.
I was literally frolicking in the fields and somebody snatched him.
It's a game. She just like kind of owns you for a day or two, but you didn't consent, so you don't have to go through with it.
Oh, whatever, man.
Okay.
And he just like looks up to it. Where to? Full armor. You have not seen him ever without his plate on. But
Yeah. Semantic respect.
You could fix that.
we have an operation to prepare.
Indubitably.
And Thelmar, being kind of your main source of intel for this,
My main squeeze.
does have questions.
I don't know what that word is.
About what's going on.
Bitch.
He wants to know more about
Yeah.
what your objective is. Because you have simply told him constantly to spy on the Vykells and get as much info as possible. And he has a bunch of like general information.
It's not put it on my screen.
You never told him why.
Damn.
And so he doesn't know what information's pertinent. He doesn't know what you're trying to achieve or where you're trying to go with the manor. So what's...
From what I understand, we're wiping out all the big boys.
That's no, that is not.
Oh, is that not what we're doing?
That is not what we're doing. We're saving the prisoner that's there.
And wiping out the big boys.
No, saving the prisoner.
Like 5 stones.
Just saving the prisoner is the objective.
Yes.
You are not
What?
planning on...
Yeah.
Then why do we need all of them to be there?
They
Reckon that a solid 50%.
Uzul has his own plan.
that you're not sharing.
Yes.
Okay.
The objective of this infiltration mission is to grab the
Is to get your this half sister?
Yes.
Okay. What do you know about her?
I know that she was said to have some crazy magical powers. And she's part of the family in the same way that I am.
So she's green.
No, different mom.
Kind of green?
From what I was told.
From the information I've gathered, a different mother.
Yes.
And should be.
So she's being held there. They faked her death as, I'm assuming, some sort of trap to try to get either me or my father to attempt a rescue before, or
to show up.
Yeah, to show up.
Sure.
But it was discovered that it was falsified and that she is being held prisoner there.
Yes. I know because I gave you that information.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out that, so if getting in and out and getting her is the only achievement, we should wait until most of the Vykells clear out the manor.
I think we got it.
The guard force is going to be increased, and many of the Vykels are powerful in their own right.
Many of this man's motivations are powered by blood. I don't trust him.
But if this is how you want to go about things, fine. We are here to save the sister. I have understood what is a basement, but I do not have a floor plan for it. I've heard that it's leisure space. Other than that, possibly she could be kept in one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. The north tower is used as a guard post, but is rather small. I wouldn't expect a prisoner to be kept there. And the south tower is used as leisure space. The top's been domed off. They have a bar up there, lounge chairs, and they watch the stars and look out at the pool and the property. I wouldn't expect her to be in either of those. There could be something set up in a bedroom on the 3rd floor or in the basement, perhaps.
Got me.
How do you wish to infiltrate? The 2nd floor holds most of the municipalities. The kitchen's on the 2nd floor, the large dining hall, the family room. The main floor is mostly kept as open space. They plot out all kinds of different parties and big rich people events there. There's servants' quarters. There's a large sunroom. If she's on the 3rd floor, the odds are at any point during awake hours, the Vykels would be on the 2nd or 1st floor. Middle of the night, they would retreat to their rooms, at which point if she has a room there, it would be very hard to infiltrate. And of course, Brandon and Martha would be on the 4th floor in their suite. If she's in the basement, a time like that would be more pertinent to assault because we could go from the main floor to the basement. But I have no real way of knowing.
If we got you somebody who could get inside, how quickly do you think you can get the information? Like there, gather intel, and back.
Travel alone's going to take a couple of days. A couple days there, a couple days back. We would miss our opportunity of what you were aiming for.
I'm going to say 2 weeks.
2 weeks, a little under 2 weeks is what we have to get there.
Got it.
But with a couple days travel there, a couple days travel back, plus the time needed to actually infiltrate and properly scout out, I would not be comfortable saying we could make the time. We could still attempt.
I'm gonna call Adara in.
Yeah, you call in Adara. You're in like the little war room in the Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you head down to the barracks to where all the kids' quarters are. She is outside the main door to the Bailey, waiting for you. You called?
I did. I have a task for you.
Of course.
You know I have a sister that's being held prisoner, and I was wondering if you knew where she was being kept, or if you could try to see where she's being kept.
I'm unable to see her exact position. However, I can sense that she is below ground.
Still, like, at the manor?
I would assume so.
Okay. Thank you. Of course. And I will relay that information to Thelmar that is...
So we're going to rely on the basement.
Yes.
So you wish to attack then in the middle of the night?
Yes.
When everybody would presumably be to bed. Okay, and he kind of outlines some small windows of opportunity. The guard force is pretty tight, and he expects it to be tighter with the rest of the family in town and in the manor itself. But there might be some opportunity. Your best odds would probably be hitting the north side where the servants' quarters are. There is not an entrance directly to that on the main floor, but if you could go to the second floor to the kitchen, there is an entrance there. And the
entrance on the second floor?
Yes. And the servants have their own designated stairwell that goes all the way from the north tower to the basement. Beautiful.
So we're bringing Caroline and Albion.
Wait, we're bringing Caroline?
Yeah. Why wouldn't we? She can vibrate the shit around us so we can't be heard.
She can't do that.
Oh, yes.
Stealthy operation, stealthy
It's also
hero.
a freaking girl who controls shadows.
Yeah, Monica can solidify shadows.
And, no, because Anti-Magic Girl would fuck up all that.
Oh yeah.
He's not much of a team player.
Thelmar would relay to you that, like, the front doors and the side doors, back doors, and possibly the windows have enchantments on them against burglary and breaking in.
So we do bring her.
Do bring her.
She just doesn't do the field.
Yeah, because she could do the targeted thing now.
Keep in mind, we're gonna have to bring Alia.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so what we do, right,
Okay?
is we also bring Shiro. So Shiro teleports Homegirl to the door. She does her cool shit, and then they teleport back, and then Caroline bubbles us, and we all move through the door silently.
Yeah.
Unless there's like something that also just the second anybody uses sport talents or magics automatically trips a silent alarm type thing, in which case we're completely fucked.
In which case it goes loud fast.
And then Alia comes in.
Exactly. Dude, George was a fucking menace. I was not expecting him to kick my ass.
So you plan on utilizing Shiro regularly?
Did you not
Keep,
see
like,
that
a coin
when
with
we
you, have a
first
coin
met
on
him?
the
He just fucking mollywalked me, bro.
Yeah.
That was you.
Literally more HP than you. In 2 rounds, he brought me down to 10.
You damn right. Yes, yeah. He sure fucking
Yeah, you're gonna do so much better.
I didn't. I really didn't. It was a slog.
So you're going to infill north side, the kitchen window into the kitchens, make your way down the servants' towers, down the servants' stairs to the basement. What is your exfil plan?
Shiro, how many
Escape disguises.
kids can he teleport at once with his coins?
He can teleport as much as he can hold.
So
So he can teleport one person that he can carry. He cannot teleport these two with all their shit.
right. Well, because my thought is mostly just get the girls out, except Alia, she's fine,
And we can make our own.
and yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be better than they are.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean,
Do you plan then on exfilling back out through the same window?
If
I'm assuming shit's gonna go loud, and we're gonna walk out the front door.
Do you still have that ring unless you go to Shadowrun?
yeah, but we were heavily advised not to use it.
Well, is there any way we could get our enchanter to make a temporary version of that for all of us?
No.
I'll re-emphasize. We were heavily advised not to fuck with the shadow.
and I think that's pretty powerful magic to construct a ring like that.
You could 100% fuck with Shadowrun. you have the ring that allows you to go to the Shadow Realm. You know that you can walk through stone in the Shadow Realm.
It could be super helpful.
And you do have a kid with a sport talent,
I can
which does open up the possibility for Grubnug to, say, create a token that would do it for you guys. A plane shift specifically to
in and out 20 minutes.
Realm.
So here's my thing. Here's my adventure. I can vibe with that idea specifically if it is simply like an oh shit button, as not even necessarily an oh shit button, like an oh shit button with some fucking.
But it's like you get to the wall, you go through it, and you're done.
Exactly, Ian's on it. Like you just go other side of the wall, dip.
I don't want to spend the whole time there. That's what I'm talking about. We can just.
So then we don't need Shiro.
20 minutes.
Yeah, if you go down that path, you would not need Shiro.
Okay.
You could have him on stand.
And we could go through, no problem.
I think I can vibe with that idea.
Okay.
Concerns. just general concerns.
We literally try to call it abandoned God, okay? It's fine.
God could also just simply trick shot it where you stuff the party into a bag of holding and one of you slips the ring on. And then you don't need to pay Grubnug massive amounts of money to get these magic items made.
That is a very solid point. We have used that trick before.
That holding trick is my favorite trick.
We will not
my favorite
have
trick.
much time in there, depending on how many people.
Which you shouldn't need a lot of time because you're gonna flip the coin, get to the other side of the wall, and ring, and then take the ring
like
off.
10 minutes for one person.
It's like 10 minutes for one person, and it divides accordingly. So
But we don't need to stay there the whole time just to get passage into and then passage out of.
Right, which also eliminates Bella from needing to go as well.
yes, that would eliminate Bella from. You would want to have Bella on the ship regardless because she pilots the ship, and current Haraway is struggling with that.
Yeah, we don't even know this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah,
so.
you owe her a raise, my guy.
I don't know.
What do you mean? He taught her how to No, he fucking didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, have you guys been introduced?
Yeah, what do you mean?
You never met this man before in your life.
I thought he was like new.
No, I met him before he did the transfer thing.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, didn't.
No, because the Haraways got switched when first Haraway stole the children, and during that intermission.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was when he changed classes.
No.
Oh, so no.
You don't know this asshole, neither do we.
Everyone called me an asshole.
He's gone for 4 months. I got kidnapped for 4 months, and now I'm a prick.
You know what would make you less of a prick is if you give your child a raise.
What did she get in the raise? I don't even really know her.
Hey.
She saved your ship.
I never thought you were a prick.
Well, I appreciate you, new guy.
Listen, I thought both of you were pricks, but at least I got friendly with the other one.
Flashback to that time I let him burn alive in the forest.
He saved me!
Okay, so we are going with fucking with the Shadow Realm.
Yes.
Cool.
Yikes. Yes.
Are you all planning on sneaking onto the property then?
Yes.
Or are you going to try to get everybody into the bag and one person just like book it
No, that plan.
through the wall
That plan.
and then out?
Yes.
Who is the runner?
It's my ring.
It's your ring.
You are the fastest.
What if we made Shiro the runner? Could he teleport us when we're in the bag of holding?
You could take the bag of holding, absolutely.
So he could just.
However, he also needs to be able to get.
He could.
He can't. Okay, so he can't.
You could
Like the whole
might survive.
the whole magic thing, and
I'm not gonna explain that one.
coins in there to teleport to.
Because that's information that T understands that NVIDIA does not. So I'm going to leave it at that.
It's my ring.
Shiro is, if you bring that to Shiro, he is apprehensive because he has teleported with bags of holding before through his tests in the facility. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes, bad things happen to organic material in extra-dimensional space when he teleports.
Cool.
Cool. So we're back to
It's my
original
ring.
plan.
I run it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thelmar is very interested in this shadow realm that you speak of and this shadow ring, but your forewarning that Smiles told you not to fuck with it has dissuaded you from
The fact that we're heroes and we're like, huh?
Yeah.
got some shadow stuff he can play with.
And we've handled a little bit of backup. Who's on the ship? We got Shiro, Bella, we got Caroline.
So Caroline needs to be with us.
Caroline will be with you with Ollie.
Yes.
Okay. She's on main team.
Yes.
That is full up on your NPCs for main
Perfect.
team. I'm not going to do more than 2.
That's fine.
And then we also need Bella to silence the fucking.
No, because we're walking through the wall, so we're not going to
use the
trip the
shadow
alarm.
realm to go.
Oh, copy.
Yeah.
Yep. And Thelmar does confirm that the walls of the building are stone. The floors might be wooden, but the walls are stone.
Copy.
We're getting into the basement.
You've got Shiro on the boat as kind of a backup option for some of these utility in and outs. Anybody else that you require or desire. Thelmar's going to be nearby, but he doesn't necessarily have to be on the ship. He's probably going to be on the ground or the street.
Yeah, because again, his whole thing is like, if shit goes loud, which.
He has some relatively small means of assisting.
Yeah, like we need like distractions just around the city. Like, I'm not saying like set bombs in buildings, but like
set bombs.
But like kind of set bombs in buildings. But yeah, just to draw some of the attention away from us.
And then
registered family.
And then if things are somehow
you can
still
output
quiet
on the ship kind of as you go, I suppose. The last question that Thelmar has is, how long do you plan on this operation taking before exfil?
20 minutes tops.
Infill to exfil?
In and out, 20 minutes.
In and out, 20 minutes. In and out, 20 minutes.
He will prepare for 40.
At least under an hour.
Good man.
Like realistically under an
I'm
hour.
going to give him
Unless it's like a fucking labyrinth.
my remaining, look for the number real quick, 4 bomb fruits.
You still have cherry bombs?
Of course I do.
Oh my
I
god!
also still have cherry bombs if he doesn't think that that's enough.
Fuck.
I didn't take any cherry bombs.
Alchemist fire that I'm just carrying around.
As well as all the bombs that we've
That
just had
shit's scary,
making.
My magics are more subtle than this. I don't plan on getting caught in explosives.
You're not in the bag holding
Just a fruit.
We're just in a bag.
For explosives.
Yeah, they don't.
I trip wrong and I just.
Right. I understand where you're coming from. What I'm telling you is I can help. I'm not setting off explosives.
He said he's got it. He's got it.
Take my cherry bombs back.
Perhaps talk to one of your plant mages about those.
Try making a drink with those yet?
We have plant mages.
Yeah, you got the weird one that goes around that all the huntresses didn't like. And then there's the one that's like way over in the woods that won't talk to me.
Ah. Yeah, he's kind of,
They're both plant-focused lads, it seems.
yeah, that's fair. But that one's crazy and that one is kind of a dick, so I don't know about that. I think the best thing we've got is the bunny.
Sure. Give it to the bunny then.
Oh no.
Don't break the skin.
What are we giving to the bunny?
Explosive fruit that she's probably going to take to
Are
our.
these things bigger tn me?
They're about the size of your torso. Yeah.
How the fuck am I supposed to carry these?
Just dung beetle it. Roll them up. Yeah.
Give him decay.
Like a hand
Wrap them up in a bunch of.
Oh no, he's gonna blow up the top of our bar.
You got the money to build it back.
I mean, I guess.
Okay. We're just about ready to pass some time and make things go. Thelmar does just put a little bug in your ear, perhaps, if the operation is going super
I
well.
like it when you word things like that. Is it a centipede?
Yeah.
Is it a purple worm?
That's last night's
Is it a
script.
purple mosquito?
On the 4th floor, double check my notes here.
Only one of them was explained.
Yes, on the 4th floor is a large double office. One for Martha, I believe. Hold on 1 second, let me double check my names, make sure I've got it correct. Yeah, one for Martha and one for Brandon. He has heard rumor that Brandon keeps some war trophies there. And if the operation's going well, perhaps liberating those things would be beneficial. Perhaps.
Do you mean like all of them, or?
I don't know what's there, but they sound powerful.
Take
take whatever you can manage, basically.
I'll see what I can do, and I'm gonna
stealing shit.
I'm gonna pull like so. I'll take it that this conversation is happening like elsewhere after everybody else is sort of dispersed.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, no, he would probably inform all of you guys just in case there was opportunity for party splitting.
Yeah, you greedy son of a bitch.
Cool. So
He is part of the people.
once like main conversation is over and like people are dispersing, I'm gonna hold Thelmar and I'm going to inform him of my plan.
Your plan.
Yeah, I texted it to you a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I know. Thelmar is not.
Yeah, so
You wish to keep a secondary operation secret from your teammates.
yes, because I fully believe that they are going to try to stop me.
You're fine. That guy's great.
Okay.
And I'll lay out the plan of the sneaky snatch and grab of waifu and the tower and the events that follow.
He's a waifu.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What the fuck is going on?
Could
Get us killed.
I make a recommendation?
Of course.
Do you want
I
some,
hope people consider me.
or just to bring your flail and just
That is
smash?
no, that's unnecessary.
You need to. Oh,
So I need you to like. What I need from you.
North Tower, South Tower.
More than likely the North Tower.
South Tower's
Son of a bitch. South Tower. Don't forget that off your mind.
that may complicate cause.
Why?
The guard force that goes around South End is more.
It refuses.
Am I the only one perturbed by this
There.
conversation?
And it's just kind of cobbled concrete pool.
Then honestly, the North Tower should suffice.
Okay.
It's tall enough.
So what do you need from me?
I need you to have a focus on once the rest of the group gets out, making sure and assisting them to get out. And then,
I'll ignore you.
for the most part, yes.
Sticking to plan.
The lock in the doors is also very good.
What does that mean?
His plan was to assist the party in Xville. You haven't changed his plan.
Copy.
You're just saying you might not be there.
The whole like, so I'm ignoring you.
Yes.
Cool, I'm sticking to the plan. I'm like, bitch, you planning on this alone?
Exactly your plan.
Copy. Cool. I just wanted to.
You want someone to know?
Yeah.
I guess, okay.
And the guy who's in charge of essentially the Xville. You
right.
should probably be aware.
Yeah, that's at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like any of that.
Couple weeks of some general training. You guys, I want to give each one of you +2 bonuses, 3 up, so a total of +6 that you can use on skill checks associated with breaking and entering. So you can use it on acrobatics, escape artist, a sleight of hand, a stealth roll,
Okay.
something like that.
Sweet.
Just for
Do we have to call it
you have
beforehand?
to call it beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can use them in bouts of 2.
During this time, I have some gods I need to have a conversation with, particularly. Is it possible to like spin god tokens to like call on like 2 gods to see like, hey, which one of you guys can help me with this?
Conference call?
Sort of chime bridge.
Conference call, yeah.
You could pray before spending tokens and see if you get a response. What are you thinking? I could also help you narrow it down.
So,
What were you thinking? For what? What are you?
so it's the only real
Odds do you think you?
the only real 2 trickster gods that I know, Smiles and Loki.
Okay. You
So
have someone who's chosen by Wukong in your party.
Oh, is he also?
He's the other trickster
He's also
god.
trickster god.
Yeah, there's the good trickster god, the neutral trickster god, Smiles, and Loki, the evil trickster god. So Wukong is the nicest of them.
Yeah.
So for what I got going on,
Generally heroic.
for what I've got going on, this is definitely for either Smiles or Loki, and honestly, no, I'll stick with Smiles and see what he has to say.
Oh, funny. I also need to talk to Smiles.
Yeah, over the course of this training,
Yeah.
Smiles will be ready. He will meet you at the Standing Stone.
Fact.
Back.
So
I should probably talk to my wife.
I'm gonna make a
No?
I'm gonna make a prayer to
We just got
Smiles. Oh wait, no, because
Not
his
brand
no, his
new.
magic you said is coming back.
They were just gems.
Yeah, I'll make a prayer
I don't
to
know.
Smiles.
We
And
I don't know if
like long story short, just say I need help with
You got cat.
being
Yeah,
stealthy
you got one gem of wonders.
and
Because there were a total of 5.
not dying as I
I really hope that's,
embarrass the entire
I
house.
really hope
of
that's
Vykell.
exactly what you say to me.
You spend a god token.
I'll spend a god token, and I guess it's similar to how I usually handle these. I'll spend a god token to guarantee a audience, and if what I'm looking for is requires more, I will pay
I do
more.
have that. That's all you want? You want to be sneaky?
So I need to be some way divine-like, make me invisible for, I don't know, no more than 10 minutes, as well as
Could you not ask for a potion of invisibility?
there's also the concern of the armor that I'm going to be wearing, and it's full plate and it's very loud, so I need like
Oil?
sound dampening as well.
And
As
Wool socks?
well as
This guy's just fucking spoiled, man. Getting help from gods all the time. Can't just take
I'm
off
not
his
sure
armor
where
and
I
sneak.
come in on this. These are all relatively normal thieves' tools.
I need this to work. Like, for lack of better words, I need guarantee that this is going to work. And I also need some way to make a certain individual become unconscious immediately, whether that is a gas or a very effective forget-me stick.
I think I might have what you need. But you're asking for basically 2 specific items.
Yes. And they can be one-time use if you would like.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you want 2 specific items, 2 tokens?
I believe that would be fair.
Okay. I will do that. Can I offer him a third one as like a guarantee of like, I need this to work?
Against anybody? You got someone in mind.
As far as the sleepy powder / forget-me stick, yes. It would be Martha Vykell.
I can make that happen. He moves his hands a little ways, and then in them appear a pair of rubber duck slippers and a clown nose.
Okay?
He hands them to you, and with no explanation, disappears.
Copy. Alright. Damn. That is...
I really wanted you to shake his hand.
Since it was Smiles, 2 Smiles tokens, and then just a generic clown token.
Okay.
And that is, that's what I got. Also, I need to pick up my, anti-magic thing from Grugnug.
Yeah, your little one-time sphere. He does have that ready over the course of this time.
Dope.
You go to the Standing Stone to meet with Smiles.
Yes.
As he is reinvigorated with power. I like you, kid. I ain't gonna lie. You're a load of fun. You're doing great. What you asked of me, I'm not the god of people's diets.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm the god of arcane trickery. You want a tidal wave of monkeys to hit a city?
Oh my god!
What can I do for you?
Yes. That sounds incredibly helpful.
Like
Incredibly helpful, actually. But hold on now.
Honestly, I don't know right now. I was just...
Would you like a button that turns all spoons within a 100-mile radius into rabid beavers?
Wow.
Would you like a spoon?
Just a spoon.
Under what context?
But do you
Another dragon? Second dragon? Second dragon. Hold on now. You gotta ask these questions now.
What about this? I don't mind risks, right?
Right.
What if we just leave it to chance? Give me a little bag of pebbles or something, and I throw a pebble out, and it does something.
Sort of fucking bag of magic beans.
Bag of wild magic?
It's like a standard.
When I was mortal, I had this dagger, right? Beautiful thing. Absolute piece of work. Best enchantment I had ever accomplished. Using my bow, of course. It's not too far away from you.
Okay.
It's over in that town they call Lead Shower.
That horrible, toxic place.
There's a facility the government runs, right? They keep things there.
Okay.
Lots of wonderful things, including night. If that's the kind of magic you're looking for, I recommend you go there.
Okay.
Fucking lumberjack magic.
So ready? Fuck around, stab somebody, turn into a dragon?
And I mean, a dagger. Your dagger for me is going to be like a sword. It'll be
You have.
You'll actually have a weapon!
Yeah. No, it's magic.
It's magic.
No, but it's just standing on your little haunches with your two paws.
Ask him to give you opposable thumbs.
No. That would be really fucking weird.
Exactly.
It'd be really weird.
Or like they were just human-ass hands on a rabbit.
Yeah. I'm not deer.
But you could be.
If you go there and just survive, I can guarantee it'll work for you.
Okay. We'll keep it in mind. We've been needing to get there anyway.
And when you head that way, maybe I'll throw a little something in your direction.
I appreciate it.
She said, I want a bag of magic beans.
Really? That's like a standard 5e item, bro. You just get a button.
I don't fuck all about 5e.
All edible meat. It's like a 100 rare into lettuce. Uncommon.
That would count like
You would destroy towns with that. City infrastructure collapses.
If you had a bean, you threw it at someone, and it just changed their diet. Well, I suppose it can't change diets. What if you could change one person's diet?
The Mad King is now vegan. Fuck you. I want you to make this one guy in particular.
How long is it before we are embarking on our little
And
operation?
then what? We like
got 10
take
days.
over the
How
tofu
much
industry?
training can I do to up my
Just wait. He's gotta come to
If you want to get rid of those 3 normal bonuses, you could upgrade a few with those. You could also take advantage of possibly 3-4 days.
We just
Okay, yeah, I'd like
animals.
to do that as much as possible because I got nerfed pretty bad and I was already disgustingly low on HP.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so do I want a couple rolls or how much can I do?
You can get 5.
5. Awesome. Woo! Thank you. Better than nothing. Woo! I'm now up to 63.
I'm at 83.
This is questing that spoon. There were Gems of Wondrous Power given out, right?
Yes.
What level were those?
They're 2nd level.
Second level. Perfect. Thank you.
Second level gems. You just find another couch.
Y'all ready to mosey?
Oh, also, I forgot. Last time I didn't get to tell you what I was doing while Uzul was being chased around in the woods. I constructed a enormous stone statue of Kenosi outside of the bar.
Okay.
I used what is it? Much stone.
Like
stone,
just
yeah.
in the street?
Yeah, just like in the street, like right in front, because Uzul wasn't there to stop me.
Where carts can no longer get to market?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right in front.
The whole, Uzul wasn't there to stop me.
And then I planted like a ton of trees throughout the town. Like I went to the woodsman and got them to help me plant trees.
Oh, yeah.
And then I put like climbing beanstalks all along the walls and tried to like I'm starting to make little bridges. That's actually useful.
Okay.
That's all I did.
Everybody's super upset about the statue. They don't seem to care too much about it.
He's beautiful.
Uzul comes back like, what the fuck? I know he's in on it.
So they can see the...
Me and Kenosi have an understanding. He's the one that ratted you out. Who did this? Kenosi goes,
Kenosi doesn't even point, he just does this. Alright. Let's get you guys on the boat. Let's get you rolling.
yeah.
I need to know who is on backup team. You got Bella and Shiro.
You got Bella, Shiro, fuck it. I mean, like, this is like the backup team on, like, if shit starts to, like, pop off and go wrong, so maybe we should have some, like, heavy hitters there as, like, shock troops.
This is like watch the boat while we fuck off kind of thing is what I'm understanding.
Yeah. Or in the case of like Bella, you're utilizing Shiro to possibly teleport to you guys to provide immediate support in specific fields.
Yeah.
So like you could take Raymond, but he would be trapped to the boat because Shiro cannot teleport. Because he wears full plate armor as well. Shovel Knight, same deal. Thelmar's probably even too big. Mark's probably too big.
What if we get Shovel Knight to just, like, dig us a tunnel?
We already have a plan established. I don't want to go back through all of this again. But yes, that would have been a great plan.
I thought about just turning into an earth elemental and earth gliding through, but
Honestly, like,
no, we don't need to switch plans.
other like, I don't know, I would assume like ranged support up there would be.
You have Aslo, you have Talion, you have Grugnug. He is a fire mage.
I think we should have Grugnug as like our oh shit button. Like, it makes a pretty solid.
He's a good wizard.
I mean, yeah, it makes a pretty solid oh shit button.
You have no healing utility in your current setup besides just your lay on hands and whatever healing magic you decide to prepare for the engagement.
So if we could bring either Derek or Frida.
And leave them on the ship for an emergency.
Exactly, because Shiro can teleport them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are both light.
Yeah. Because then, yeah, if shit goes wrong, then he could just like teleport a healer in real quick.
Yeah. Which one?
Frida wants to go on missions.
Frida wants to go on missions. Derek generally does not.
Derek is also very scary when he needs to be. Fuck it, we'll bring Frida. Derek is really scary when he needs to be. Just gonna sprinkle that out there.
We're just gonna keep traumatizing the healer.
That's what the healers are for.
They're for healing.
Exactly.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. I got Frida.
Alright, nobody else is pushing for Derek, so.
And we will call that good.
Yes.
Okay, so get onto the ship. You ship out.
Ship shape.
In ship shape. You land offshore. The plan is using NVIDIA as a giant octopus to get you guys to shore proper. Mm-hmm. So you utilize a wild shape to do that. You guys get your way to shore. Middle of the night, Thelmar has taken a second. He's headed there maybe the day or two before you, in this case, to the joint. Meets up with you guys. There is an opening. It's not long. But you guys can get onto a neighboring property and head along their wall and then go through the common grounds in between properties and hit from the north side. bag. Comes to you. Stealth roll, and how fast are you?
Key point spent. I have the run feat, so that puts me up to 140.
Do you want a cat's grace to boost your stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, you can have it.
Extra +2.
Okay.
And the final question that I need before a roll is made, do you utilize the ring at property line, or do you run in the material world to their building and then utilize the ring?
I'm quick enough. I think I'm going to run to the building and then use the ring.
Then I will need a stealth.
Okay. I'm also going to spend one of the +2s. So.
Okay.
You can also use prestige on this, right?
You can use prestige on this. Because there are some minuses for sprinting while stealth.
Okay, let's also use 2 prestige.
+8 total.
Okay, so that's plus 12. High grade roll. 32.
32. You bolt, and as you bolt, there is a moment where a light is shined on the top of the tower that overlooks that end of the manor. You are unsure if it's spotted or not.
Oh, we're not going to stop to find out.
Yes. That was going to be the question, is do you stop to find out?
No.
You hit the building, and the ring goes on?
Yep.
Yeah, the world melts around you and changes. The color inverts, of course. The stone wall becomes this steely white, the night sky black, and something odd happens. As you enter, your bag inverts, and the party members and the apprentices are dumped out onto the ground around you.
Yeah.
You find yourselves in the Shadow Realm. Fuck. Or at least the moment. Perception rolls?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Or do you wish to just like...
28.
28.
31.
31.
Total of 20.
Total of 20.
29.
And 29.
I rolled.
There are
30.
sounds in the distance. It sounds like a wheeze, but it kind of hums about from multiple sources. NVIDIA, at your feet, is a little black diamond. It almost looks two-dimensional.
No. With my 29 perception, do I see the rabbit looking at the gem?
You see when she kicks it.
God damn it.
And it kind of like wiggles and flips, but it's thinner than paper. But you could like pick it up and have like, weight to it.
Once she kicks it, I'm going to grab the rabbit and pick her up.
CMB. What is your CMB?
You don't need to roll, my guy. Just don't roll a 1.
It's not a 1, it's a 6.
Yeah. You do have a moment to grab it if you desire.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Yeah. Once the physical like paw and intent to grab it,
You can't grab it, you don't have thumbs.
it just kind of like melts for a moment and disappears.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
The party become aware of the little engagement that has happened there. These little diamonds are relatively frequent on the ground. And you see what individuals kind of playing with there.
Nobody touch anything.
As I'm like holding the rabbit very tightly by the scruff. Too late.
Oh, he's got like a
It was cool looking.
out in like a jar.
You guys are fucking worse.
He just like blew.
Do you know what that is?
So,
I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, you're the smartest.
Caroline
You're
both
just a brain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a good brain.
Yeah, he's
Let's get the fuck out of here.
so the bag is inverted. You guys can't get back into the bag at the moment.
You could pop it, potentially. You've not fiddled with it yet. But but it's possible that it could reset.
Hopefully, when you take the ring off, we'll all leave the Shadow Realm.
I have a really strong feeling that the ring is only going to work for me because I'm the one wearing it. I do have a thought, though.
Okay.
So Shiro... Oh, we didn't bring Shiro. He's on the boat.
You have Shiro's coin.
We could have Shiro...
If he were to
teleport to me. I could hold Shiro while taking off the ring and see if that would bring both of us back, and then he could just hop people in and out of the Shadow Realm if that's possible. That's the only thought I have, other than we can try to fuck with
teleport between.
Yeah, let's give an attempt to the bag of holding, and then if that doesn't work, then
I don't know. That's the only thing I came up with.
And we can't ask him now because
Possibly. Nobody's tried to use a sending stone.
I'm gonna trans-dimensional call.
Yeah.
Really wake up my phone bill, guys.
The long distance miles are killing me.
Goddamn.
That's 6.
minutes.
Cool. What if I go to the ethereal plane from the shadow plane?
Do you attempt to shift?
Yeah, fuck it, I got extra key points.
Does not work.
Oh, well, that's not great. I want to look the rabbit dead in its face and say, I'm going to roll an intimidate check as I just growl in her face and tell her, don't touch anything else.
Would you roll a d12 for me, East?
An angry cucumber breathes very close to your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my hand in a blow raspberry.
I don't know if you are.
Oh, bro. Cool.
Out of 40 intimidate, I don't think you are.
I'm not scared of you.
That's when players are left up to the players.
I'm not
I do not
scared of
enforce
you.
those.
I'm going to let go of the rabbit.
I've got, how many of you right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. Would you like to roll a d8 for me?
No, I really don't want to.
Don't do it. Don't listen to him.
Sure.
It's a 1.
Never mind.
You sure? I can do better than that.
East, what's your touch AC?
My touch AC?
Yeah.
18.
18. Fantastic. I just, really quick,
Yeah.
no big, no pressure or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you could just reduce your hit points by 21, I would appreciate it.
Oh, like overall?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like your maximum.
Okay. Like permanently or like?
Well, who knows?
This happened to me
Let's find out.
2 weeks
You
ago.
just had to fucking touch
That's
something.
not necessarily.
It's not my fault.
You
We're
just
in the
had to
fucking
fucking
Shadow
touch
Realm.
something. You're right. Why the fuck did you touch something?
Guys, it's
It's not happening
okay.
because
I'm
I
still
touched
above
the fucking
150.
diamond.
Good.
You're still.
That'll do.
Don't talk to me.
I haven't even
As
raged
you guys
yet.
have been yelling at each other in this
63.
corner behind you,
It's okay.
a silhouetted figure, solid black.
Oh, that's not good.
Its eyes and mouth glow white like the stone wall, and that silvery sheen, almost like there are stars inside of it. It has long claws,
Kind of inverted Slenderman right now.
and it is making that horrid wheezing sound that you're hearing from the outside. No, it's like normal person height.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just super gangly limbs.
Yeah, very gangly.
Okay.
Very like top heavy. And it almost kind of hovers as it moves. I need you guys to go into initiative, I guess.
Awesome. That was almost enough.
Hey, that's 20. 29.
29.
That's not
The nat. East.
Oh, that's good. Oh, it's a fun joke. 13.
13. Nvidia.
17.
17. Anxiety. 22.
I'm not on the bottom! You're not on the
I rolled that
bottom!
for once.
What is it?
I rolled below the 10 and finally get it.
Yeah. It was bound to happen eventually.
Eventually.
One day, all of y'all are just gonna fucking fail. And we'll be on top.
Maybe one day.
One day.
So we'll get initiative above Haraway.
The odds will have to be in our favor.
Y'all can dream.
When I go neck and neck for the top position. Yeah,
You do.
yeah, we switch a couple of times. Yeah.
We start out.
Because what do you have?
Into
Nine.
Uzul,
Like
to
consistent.
Zelly.
So I had 8, but you know.
But I have enough cash now that I can upgrade my belt of dexterity. So There we
By the
go.
way, it's bloodthirsty. It's when I'm raging, it increases my AC.
Haraway, you get a drop on. You were across the board from East.
Yeah, you
Kind of
can
just
go
saw
from
it
line
kind
of
of just
sight.
1 second ago.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Fuck. He's in a shit situation.
When am I not?
Yeah? When am I not?
Well, no, you're the new guy, so when are you not? I don't know you.
No, I know, no.
What do you do?
I put that together.
I shoot them.
What is your arrow made of?
Magic.
It's just generic magic.
It is a magically generated arrow.
Magically generated arrow. Fantastic. Go ahead and roll.
22.
Easy hit.
Beautiful. Sorry, I can't math. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. The arrow sinks into its shoulder and disappears. Because they don't hang around, right?
Yeah.
It does not seem phased. But
Cool.
it could just have a shitload of hit points.
Yeah, it could very well just have a shitload of hit points.
Haraway, it's your normal turn.
It sure do be. Let's see. It looked unfazed, and that made me unhappy. Let's try. Lob an arrow of combustion. Touch of combustion.
Okay.
20 total.
Hit.
For 9 points of physical damage. And
The fire does not erupt.
oh, that's not okay. Okay.
It does not. You do get the sense from your spell being cast that fire just does not work.
Okay. Cool.
Uzul.
I'm gonna grab the bag of holding. I'm gonna get on the other side of the fucking wall that we were trying to get into.
Do you let the bag of holding go when he's
Yeah.
when Uzul?
Oh, I thought you dropped it.
No, but yeah, you can just have it.
Okay.
And you shift to the other side of the wall. It is unnerving. You press into the stone and it feels like jello.
Gross.
As you move and it solidifies around you. When your head passes through, you cannot breathe, but you pass to the other side.
Cool. As I'm like about to go through the wall, I'm just gonna yell at everybody else, "Let's go!" And then I'm gonna get to the other side of the wall and I'm gonna try to flip the bag.
Yeah, I need a strength check.
You're good. You're good at those.
Ooh. That'll be a 24.
24.
24. Fuck it. I'll pop my sport talent because we need to get the fuck out of here, and I'll bump up my strength by. Fuck it. I'll just take the full fucking 3. So 27.
There is a little kind of like ripple of power as the bag pops back to normal.
I'll reiterate. Let's fucking go.
You speak to an empty room.
I can't
You
see
guys
him.
cannot hear him on the other side of the wall. No, the wall is solid.
No, bro, you
but
just
can
went
pass
through a
it.
fucking wall.
Cool. Fuck it. I have plenty of fucking movement, and so I'll just stick my head back out. Let's fucking go. Head back in.
I need a fortitude save as at your second pass.
23.
You feel a little nauseated
Cool.
after doing that in such rapid succession.
Cool.
But you do notice that the floor you're standing on is stone.
Cool.
Okay. Excellent turn. It's Zelly.
I am going to shout to Alya, grab him and hold him. And then I'm going to hold my turn.
Okay. Unfortunately, they are at the bottom of the turn order. Its turn.
Imagine that.
18 for your touch AC? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this thing rakes and it goes straight through the iron or steel of your armor. And you just feel its gnarled claws going down upon you. It does not get its sneak attack bonuses this time. But your maximum hit points are reduced by 4.
Fucking rude, dude.
It's touching you.
I didn't even do anything.
It is at this point that the wheeze starts to become more of a high-pitched scream. And you hear far off in the distance some replying like coyotes barking at each other.
Touching you and it likes it.
You should probably get the fuck out of here.
It's in video.
Hop your ass through the wall.
Yeah, I want to get Kenosi and giggity get out.
It is unnerving to move through the wall. However, you are able to do it for free this first time.
Awesome.
And excellent turn. East.
Yeah, I want to get the fuck out of here. Can I do acrobatics check to not get attack of opportunity?
You could also spend your standard to withdraw.
Let's do that.
Okay. You withdraw and you go through the wall. With that, Alia puts out a whistle, and from the night sky, I put George's mini away.
Just at below 150.
George crashes down and blasts towards this thing to grab a hold of it. He does so.
He said -4.
Damn right he does.
You wish to use your turn?
I'm going to wait until the girls are out.
Okay, and then you wanted them to bail.
Yep.
They will.
I'm like holding the bag of fucking holding open for people to climb in.
Yeah, everybody's climbing into the bag of holding then? Mm-hmm. Okay. Top of the turn order, Haraway.
Do you want me to stay or?
Boogie, let's go.
Alright, we'll fucking push through this close
Second
ass
through
wall.
me. I will now take my turn to go as well.
Okay. It is you and Uzul left. And
Can I use my standard to shove him in the bag?
Uzul's turn would be first. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just.
You guys both act before this thing does.
Yeah, I'm getting in the bag, and as my head's disappearing, get us out of here.
You do notice
Like
the
this.
floor that you're standing on is made of stone.
Yeah, I don't want to fall through that, so I'm trying to get...
Well,
You can't fall through. You have to push through.
I thought the plan was to get us into the basement with this.
You could take a second and go. There are also a lot of those little diamond things.
Yeah, I'm not touching the diamond things.
Okay. If there was some on the way out, I would have grabbed one for sure.
You could have like scooped up maybe 2, 3.
Dope.
And they all just phase into your skin.
Yeah, they kind of have this weird disappearing act about them.
I scooped him.
I mean, fuck it. Like, if...
Just gather magic.
No, I swear to God, if you say it's the rabbit's doing it, then it must be okay. I'm gonna lose it.
9 years old and no.
Based off of the floor plans where we're standing right now, if we go straight through this floor, where do we end up?
You will be in
The oldest but the
basement.
youngest.
You are in servant quarters right now, and when you're in there, you can see like generics of furniture. Everything's a little hazy and wobbly. You don't see like beds or personal. It's like a locker room kind of style thing, and there are things. It's like a janitor's area.
Yeah, I guess I'll use my move to go through the floor into the basement and my standard to take off the ring.
A fortitude save from you. It's your second wall pass.
10.
10. You get down, you pull off the ring. There is a similar small pop as the party is forced out, and you vomit.
Okay.
Want to drink about it?
Where do you vomit?
Homegrown, shield.
Homegirl, Caroline immediately hands together, and you see this kind of mirage ripple effect around you guys. You can hear each other inside, kind of.
Start shooting water at your face to clean you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Like prestidigitation.
No, I have create water. It's already
Do
too
you want to
late.
be not wet?
You can dry her.
You guys are in kind of like a break room right now.
Civilized.
There are kind of like dorm-style halls. Just to your side,
Get wet
there's a
and then
stairwell
shake it off.
nearby that goes upwards, and a doorway that leads out from this room. You are in servant quarters
Okay.
in the basement.
We're probably not checking out any of the doors. That's where people would be sleeping. So
And right out the main one.
that's what I would.
Yeah, unless again there's the possibility that she's being held in one of these rooms. Do we see any ones that like, I don't know, have a
They all have the name.
like a standout fucking like padlock on the outside that stands out from the
None
other
of
ones?
these doors are locked.
Okay, then we'll, I guess, keep going.
Servant stuff.
All right. You exit out, and your eyes are immediately met with blinding white light.
I have a key that can do that.
And after a little bit of adjustment, you find yourselves on a tropical beach.
Yo.
There's a gigantic pool.
Flips down his ruby red glasses.
There's a hot tub. There are statues about.
Which god summoned us where?
You do not see anybody. Well, that might not necessarily be true. You do not see anybody.
Okay.
Can I roll perception just to get bearings?
Yeah, you kind of rub your eyes. Give me a perception.
23.
Okay, all right. There are walls, but they're painted to look like the beach continues in that kind of illusion type effect.
It's like Looney Tunes in this bitch.
The room's actually not, incredibly big, but it is impressive. You see a water slide? You now know what a water slide is, and you can get the general idea of what it's for. You are in the basement.
Flashbacks to like around high school first club where they just build parks inside of the school.
That was my first anime. I
Mine
loved
too.
that show so much.
Uzul specifically, since you roll perception, something stands out to you. Towards the south end in the far corner of the room, there is a statue of an orc.
Training dummy.
Yo, mama!
It's marble, very beautiful, savage in its visage. He's got the classic loincloth, club above the head, big gnarled face.
Yo, I can fix that for you.
Kind of clashes with the rest of the decor. There is a stairwell that leads up, just over on kind of the other side, what would be the southwest side.
So, do you people usually put beaches in your basements, or like?
This isn't even meant as a joke, but the general curiosity. What do you mean, you people?
I wasn't gonna say it.
Like
cows and all that,
I don't fucking know. I guess I'll investigate the statue because it stands out.
You go over to investigate the statue. What do you do to investigate it, I guess? Just looking at it?
I don't know. Other than
I'm gonna touch anything.
Other than the random fact that there's an orc statue here, is there anything else that like stands out? Like,
or like, there any like maybe a plaque on it?
And I cast detect secret doors.
You detect a secret door underneath the statue.
There's a door. I'm gonna focus to try and find the trigger.
Yeah, there is a locking mechanism just underneath the little. There's a little placard, and it just says "Defiler."
yeah, you probably just.
Is
that your mom?
some kind of
It's a nice
code?
lady,
some
okay?
kind of
No, not yours.
Oh,
His
his.
very
or an appropriate bypass.
clearly man orc.
It's a magical lock.
It is a magical lock.
It's your time to shine, wizard.
I cast knock on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I cast knock.
What does that do?
Opens it.
Opens says me.
It's a very bad will save on the door's part. It does open. The statue slides open, and there's a small stairwell that leads to
Gotcha, fam.
these kind of like sliding double doors and a little keypad.
Tell you, this key's gonna get us places. It's also the one that locks doors at a range.
And with that, we're going to take our 5-minute break. We'll be back.
Hold time. Knock.